Welcome to Over the Top Rope Wrestling Show. It's your boy, Mr. Steel, Yo Dibs.
Whoa. We got a special introduction for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one who started off WrestleMania 39 weekend, the host of the Tantilizing Tony Wrestling Show, Tantilizing Tony.
What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, Tantilizing One, Mr. Steal Your Dibs, JB the Sports Guy, live in living color, 1 week removed from WrestleMania. Hey,
how you doing, my brother? How you doing?
I'm a little under the weather, not feeling too.
What's up, Frank? Oh man, thank y'all for tuning in. Tony, before we start all of these topics we got to get into, if you guys watched the WrestleMania kickoff party, you saw my main man.
Who?
My main man.
Me?
Tantilizing Tony. Pretty much getting things started off for WrestleMania if you saw it on Peacock. Tell us, how did this happen? Did Byron Saxton see you? Did you say, excuse me, everybody, I'm Tantilizing Tony, the YouTube champion, get out of my way? What did you do to get on TV?
Well, guys, you guys know how very quiet and very reserved I am. I don't like a lot of spotlight. I don't like a lot of hoopla. And they just came to me, get out of here. Let me tell you what happened for real, okay? So they were basically looking for someone to tell them about the Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Usos match for the tag team titles.
Yeah.
And they were asking more. They were asking a lot of people. They were going through the crowd. They're like, hey. I was like, listen, who's the producer here? So basically, they go over there. I said, look, these people are great, but they can't do it like I can do it. I said, look, just I'm ready. Okay, forget everybody else. I'm ready. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
He goes, what? I said, look, do you see me walking around with my own merchandise? Do you see me walking around with? I said, I got this. They're not ready. I am. He goes, okay, what are you going to talk about? I said, well, give me a line. He goes, Sammy. I said, and so he said, all he said was Sammy, one word. I said, Sammy said, I just went into spiel. They go, he's the guy. He's the one. So then I get to the front. Byron Saxton, he goes, okay, we're going to start. I said, Mr. Saxton, just tell me when. He's what I'm going to say. I said, don't need a cue. I'm ready. I've been waiting for this my whole life.
Yeah.
I'm ready. True. And he goes, he's ready. Let's go. They said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bap. The light went on. And I said, this is my moment. And I took it. And I cut the promo of my lifetime. I went viral in under 50 minutes. It was the best wrestling moment of my life. I've won titles. I'm a former light heavyweight champion of United States Championship Wrestling in Pittsburgh.
That's right.
This by far was the best wrestling moment in my life. It was incredible.
And just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, over 85 countries saw the Tantilizing One. Just picture that. 85 countries saw Tantilizing Tony. And when I saw it, I had a huge smile on my face because this is my good friend. I call him my brother because he's like a brother to me.
Facts.
And I was just happy for him that he got his WrestleMania moment. And right after his interview, I started playing One Shining Moment. I looked at Vandross.
Yes.
Oh man, that was quite amazing. I mean,
I'm sorry. I want to say this. I want to thank everybody that's watching now and everybody who tweeted me. Let me tell you something. I was getting tweets from Angola, from France, from Spain. I couldn't believe it. There was one tweet I had to use Siri to translate it because it was in a different language. I couldn't believe it. Listen, when WWE tweets you and says that, this is how you start the show, whatever, and then when Peacock says everybody needs a hype guy like this in their life, bro,
Yeah.
I was on Bleacher Report. I was everywhere. It was crazy. It was crazy.
You blew up. You blew up again,
my
friend. Yes, you did. Everybody, we got a lot to talk about today. We're going to talk about the wrestlemania. We're going to talk about SmackDown. We're going to talk about a comment Ric Flair made. We're going to talk about Drew McIntyre. We're going to talk about a comment Brock Lesnar made. But first, we have to get into WrestleMania 39. That is the first thing to talk about. WrestleMania 39. I'll go first on my thoughts of it. Tony goes next on his thoughts, and then we'll get into some of the matches. I'm going to say this, my man. To me, this was one of the best WrestleManias in a very, very long time. In my opinion, one of the best is WrestleMania 30, in my opinion.
Wow.
In my opinion, yes. And night one for sure was the better night. To me, was the better night. But the show that they put on, even for night two, I did not walk away at all. I stayed and watched everything. It was just phenomenal. I believe Triple H had his hands on everything for both nights, and he helped deliver a phenomenal show in Los Angeles. What are your thoughts?
I don't know how it played on TV. I've only seen one match on television, and that's the main event. Check that. I've seen the Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Usos match and the main event from night two, both main events. To be in the building and for them to start off, first of all, when you walk into the arena, SoFi Stadium, like nothing I've ever seen in my life. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. There's no walls.
Wow.
Only a roof. Only a roof.
Wow, nice.
It's weird. Anyway, walking into that building and just seeing the set, one of the most beautiful sets in WrestleMania history, too, by the way.
Yes, without a doubt.
The atmosphere, electric. I know that's like a cliche that people use, but I can't even put into words how great it was. And I agree, this WrestleMania is up there, and I have a few to compare with. I want to compare this one with people gonna go crazy, but with 17.
Ooh, that's a strong comparison, my brother.
Listen, night one definitely the bigger night. Night two, though, I think they did a better job of pacing. But whatever you say about either night, whichever night you like the best, WrestleMania as a whole, incredible. And yes, Jen, thank you. The whole world has been tantalized. As a whole, incredible. The amount of people, like the kids, the families, everybody was in a good mood. Everybody was in a festive mood. It was great to be. What me and Kira did was we sat in our seats and then we walked around. We walked around. Night one, we didn't stay in our seats. We walked the whole arena. Night two, we stayed a little. We moved around a little bit, but we had good seats. We will move down as we always get moved down. You know how we do.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Listen, even the matches that weren't, top tier, that were just okay, still they were great. Everything even the Snoop Dogg thing, that Shane McMahon, they had to pull a audible because Shane tore his quad. Amazing what he did.
Yes.
I guess we're getting to everything, but it just, the only thing that was missing from WrestleMania was you and B. Cannon and some other people from MVS, Mike Bradley, Trohan, those guys.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's amazing. I got to see Muhammad, Dime, Joe.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great.
Awesome. Oh man, let's get into some of these matches. Let's start with the main event of night one: Usos versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, which was the main event for night one. I tell you what, man, what a story that they told. To be honest with you, in this match, and I'm not even gonna lie to you, there was a point in the match where I thought the Usos about to win, and then that flipped, and I'm sitting looking at Kevin and Sammy about to win, and then I think it was Jay that kicked out of the stunner. Overall, man, probably so far maybe the best tag team match this year, you could say. But all in all, I had no problem with Sammy and Kevin winning, and they put on a wonderful show.
Listen, this thing broke records. Not to mention, guys, I don't know if you know this, but a tag team match hasn't main evented WrestleMania since WrestleMania 1. Hulk Hogan, Mr. T versus Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, and Roddy Piper with Cowboy Bob Orton in one corner and Jimmy Superfly stuck in the other. This is the first time a tag team main event WrestleMania. Listen to this. It says one, but here's was the real first thing. It's the first time ever of any WrestleMania that the tag team titles were on the line in main event. Incredible.
History being made at WrestleMania. Let's get into Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley.
Not to mention the winners.
Yes, the winners. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
The winners of this match. And no. Yes.
Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. Dave Meltzer gave it 4.75 stars. Yeah, definitely a 5-star match. I think we all knew that Rhea Ripley was going to win this match. It was the right move, in my opinion. And we saw Charlotte on the side of the ring smiling, just like Sasha did for Bianca 2 years ago.
And clapping.
Yes. And the right move was made. They put on a fantastic match. One of the best matches, you could say, that whole WrestleMania show. But I was happy for Rhea. You know, Rhea got her moment at 37 when she beat Asuka. But this is Charlotte. And to put it into perspective, you think about Rhea at WrestleMania beating Asuka and Charlotte, two of the best to ever do it. That says a lot right there, my friend.
I think next year at 40, she'll get the trifecta because I think it's going to be Bianca versus Rhea Ripley next year.
You don't think Bianca gets a shot at Charlotte?
No. I think Charlotte takes a break.
A long break.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't mind that though. People give Charlotte a hard time. I don't mind her leaving and coming back. I don't mind it because it makes it that much better, you know? She elevates the game.
Yeah. Without a doubt. John Cena, Austin Theory. To me, there's no reason for John Cena to even win this match. The purpose was to put Austin Theory over. And I've said it before, Austin Theory, to me, is next in line to be the face of the company. John Cena was in great shape. Stays in great shape. And helped put on a great match with Austin Theory, but the right guy won.
The champ.
Yeah.
Champ is here. I'm going to tell you something. I picked John Cena to win this match because I thought that maybe they had a chance to get Jay White and do an open challenge, but that didn't happen. Jay White is now in AEW, so I was hoping they would do something different. But I'm not mad at this. I'm happy because Austin Theory deserves it. He's definitely the future of the company. There's a few things that Austin Theory has to work on, which in time he'll get. But
only 25.
Only 25 years old. He got 20 years of a career left. If he stays healthy, this guy could wrestle till he's 45. Easily. But the right person won, and it was good. It was great. Get to see John Cena in the building is just something, amazing.
Oh, I believe it. Yes. Frank says that he wishes it wasn't a title match because we all knew that the title wasn't going to change hands. Well, yeah. I get it. All right. Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. I don't care what anyone says. Logan Paul is going to be a star. And if he decides to go full-time with this company, get ready because Logan Paul will be a world champion. I said it before. It makes no sense.
Whoa. 20-second timeout. World champion.
If he goes full-time with this, yes. Not part-time, full-time. And listen to me. Think about it. Think about this. Logan Paul is one of the biggest social media stars in the whole world.
Other than myself.
Bringing everybody that watches him to watch him in WWE. That's more followers for WWE, more people watching, more ratings. They would have no choice to put that belt on him if he was to go full-time.
I can't agree with you.
That's okay.
I see him as maybe IC, United States champion, world champion. No way. No. I can't see them putting the title on this guy, full time or not. So many other people deserve it other than him. Yeah, eyes on the product, blah blah blah. Sell this, blah. Yeah, no way. I would be quite upset if that was ever happened. But we know who won. We know who won.
Yes.
Whoa!
Frank, I'm gonna say this. I thought it was gonna be his brother punching the lights out of Seth Rollins. I thought it was gonna be Jake, but it wasn't. It was KSI.
I'm glad they used KSI instead of Jake. I'm glad.
I'm glad too. LTK says people really acting like Jay White is a big star. Stop the madness. I'll say this. In New Japan Pro Wrestling, yes. Back here in the States, he's a star. Not the biggest star yet, but I think it can happen. All right, my man.
I got a stampede.
Becky Lynch, Lita and Trish against Damage Control. This wasn't a bad match. I thought it was a good match. Compared to the rest of the matches on night one, it was, to me, my least favorite. But I'm not trying to knock it because I thought it was a good match. I really thought this would be Damage Control night to go over, to be honest, for EO and Dakota. I thought they'll get their moment and go over, but that didn't happen. The two Hall of Famers and Becky gets the win by defeating Damage Control. What are your thoughts?
Damage Control is dead.
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean, after Trish Stratus touched my face this past weekend, I mean, what do you think was going to happen? Of course you're going to win. She touched greatness. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw but me and Trish had a little thing, she and touched my face, come on. So, what else are we going to say about that?
I'll tell y'all this. When it comes to Trish Stratus, this is, to me, out of all of the wrestlers I've met, and it's a whole lot. My brother can tell you, she is the nicest one ever. Ever. When I tell you for WrestleMania 30 at Access, I was way in the back behind the sign where she was signing to see her. I got towards the middle, and they were trying to close it down. She said, no, these people came to see me. I'm going to stay here until the last person. And she stayed. And I met her 4 years later, and I got her to autograph our picture. And I reminded her about that. And she says, people don't understand how important the fans are. The fans make us. Trish is just genuine, man. So nice. And when you saw her, I was like, oh yeah, she coming to him. She coming to him. Was your heart beating fast? Can you hear me, Tony? Okay.
She touched me. What?
Yes, indeed.
Bro, listen. Where's my slides? What happened here? Oh, there. Listen, when she touched my face, bro. Listen, what is going on here? My thing's tripping. When she touched my face, bro.
He wanted to fight, y'all. He wanted to fight.
She said, "Why is he talking so fast?" She says, "You're so cute." I was like, "Oh." It was awesome.
And as you can see, Lita, Trish, and Becky won the match. The tag team guys match. Braun and Ricochet, Street Profits, Viking Raiders, and Alpha Academy with the Street Profits getting the win. I thought this would be a get up and go to the bathroom match. Boy, was I wrong. All 4 tag teams showed up. All 4 of them. And the hit on Braun from Dawkins, I wasn't expecting that. Not at all. I mean, man, talk about surprising. Laid Braun out. But I'm happy that the Street Profits did get their chance to shine at WrestleMania.
They did. And this match was a shock how good it was.
Yes. Big time shock.
A shock.
Yes, it was.
It was incredible. And yeah, look, Montez Ford is a star. We all know that. Angelo Dawkins has made it so he is not the Marty Jannetty of this team. They basically got 2 Shawn Michaels at this point because Dawkins, we talked about this 2 years ago.
Yes.
That Dawkins need to lose some weight. He need to step his game up. He must be watching our show because
he
the
must
guy,
be, bro.
Yeah, listen, he's doing his thing. He's doing great. But one of the great surprises of the night, and the right people won this, man. They did.
Definitely.
Braun Strowman with a splash of the top rope.
Bro. Amazing. Oh, Chad Gable suplexing Braun Strowman.
Yes.
They had a bunch of highlights in this match.
Yeah.
Bunch. Refresh my memory right quick. Who did The Miz face in night 1? Pat McAfee.
McAfee.
Yes. I had a feeling Pat was going to show up. I had a strong feeling. Got George Kittle involved, and he won his second WrestleMania match. He is still undefeated. Pat McAfee.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Pat McAfee. Always good to see him. He's going through court battles with Brett Favre. That's why you don't see him on every week. He'll be back because Brett Favre's a piece of trash.
All right. What y'all think of Snoop Dogg's interest with Ray? Well, we going to that topic right now. Finish Move TV. Rey Mysterio versus his son Dominic. Before we move on to the night 2 stuff, and I tell you what. When I saw the lowrider driving backstage and Ray just looking at the camera bouncing, I was like, "Oh snap! It's about to go down." And the first song that's playing is nothing but a G thing. That's the first song. Then the lowrider comes out and they start playing Lie, Cheat, and Steal, and Ray doing a shoulder thing like Eddie Guerrero, giving props to Eddie Guerrero. My goodness, man, I was like, wow. Unbelievable. Then Ray comes out to his song. It was a fantastic entrance. Well thought of, and I can't say nothing else more about it. Just phenomenal. Phenomenal for that to happen. And the match itself, Ray and Dominic, they put on a good show. They put on a good show. And I know Tony gonna say something later that he told me before the show. I'll let him tell that story. But man, you know, it had everything from Judgment Day getting involved, the LWO coming out getting involved, and even Bad Bunny saving the day for Rey Mysterio, and Mysterio capitalizes off of that and gets the win, my friend.
Not to mention, Angie and Aaliyah getting involved as well after Dominic threw the water in their face. But
Right.
The pop of the night, look, there were a lot of pops. The two equal pops of the night were Rey Mysterio coming down to La Cheat Steel. Grown men were crying. But to top that, when Rey Mysterio took the belt out and beat his son's ass. My God.
And it's not over yet between these two. It's not over yet.
Oh, no. Puerto Rico.
Yes.
And it looks like, as things are going right now, I may be at WrestleMania Backlash.
There you go.
Just so you know, guys, if you're in the chat watching, you want to go to WrestleMania Backlash, you can find tickets on StubHub and a couple other places cheap. But airfare on Priceline is $152 round trip.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
No brainer. Fly in, fly out. Don't even get a hotel. Fly in Friday, fly out Saturday night.
And you don't need a passport. It's U.S. territory.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
We thank y'all for tuning in. This is my good friend Tantilizing Tony. If you're not subscribed to his page, subscribe to his page. He's giving me that look, as I just say, the YouTube champion, the man who kicked off WrestleMania. You know. You guys make sure you subscribe to his page. You see his name at the bottom, scrolling through. I am Mr. Steal Your Dibs. Also, if you're not subscribed to my page, please subscribe to my page, and we appreciate it. We're going to move on to the night 2 matches right quick. Let's start off with the main event. The main event, Roman Reigns taking on Codyrhodes. And I'll say this, man. I'll say this. I'm glad Cody got the loss because I want to see Cody in more matches before he gets his world title. Let's build him up some more. But after this match, Cody is definitely everyone's favorite babyface again. And from Solo, Heyman, Sammy and Kevin, the Usos, to Solo coming back, getting involved, to Roman dominating, to Cody hitting 2 crossroads and about to hit a 3rd one. This match gave us everything. Everything. And I believe at SummerSlam, we're probably going to get it again. It makes sense to me. But a phenomenal match from top to bottom. Your thoughts, my friend?
I want to disagree with you on one thing. I don't think we see this at SummerSlam. I think they draw this out to WrestleMania.
A whole year. Wow.
I do. I think you got to get Roman to next year's WrestleMania before he loses that belt. I think you build Cody. I think you have him in the program with Brock. You get him in a program with somebody else who's very what I do is if Drew stays, I turn Drew heel, have him go against Drew, have him go against some monster heels. Maybe even Omos, who else can he go against that's hated?
Bobby, AJ, Randy.
Yeah, Randy versus Cody would be great. Maybe even maybe have him and Seth have another feud,
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, and I wouldn't have Cody staying undefeated all the time. I have Cody lose a few matches here and there. I have maybe Seth and him have a face versus face match, and he lose to Seth, and then maybe they have a contenders match. Or even this, guys. How about this for fantasy booking? Have Cody win Money in the Bank. win the briefcase and tell Roman, no need to worry. No need to have to watch your back because I'm holding this case until WrestleMania. That protects him because he could lose some matches here and there. You know what I mean?
But the only thing with Cody holding that Money in the Bank till WrestleMania is two things. If Roman still has both belts, then it's going to be a triple threat because you got the Royal Rumble winner.
No, because that Royal Rumble winner will probably pick the other. Oh, that's true. Wait, that's true. That's true.
Let's say with both belts, yeah.
But maybe, hopefully, they split the titles, which is what I want. You know,
I want that too. Yes.
Maybe with the brand split, we got a brand
The
split.
draft coming up.
We got a draft coming up. Maybe they say, you know what, we're gonna put this the Universal back somewhere else. No, whatever. But whatever they do, it's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah. Let Cody go on another run of matches before he faces Roman again. I'm with that. Dakota says Dwayne Johnson returns at Backlash. I don't think so. That'll be the biggest shock for him to come at Backlash instead of a big major pay-per-view like SummerSlam or Survivor Series. But yeah, great match. And the sad look from Cody at the end of the match will stay in my memory forever.
Look at the background. Look at the background.
We're Roman celebrating. Yes. It is perfect. Oh, man. This picture couldn't have been any better to explain. Because Cody, if we're going with storyline, Cody is thinking about his story that's not finished. He's thinking, hasn't ended. What's the next chapter? What do I do next?
You know what this look reminds me of?
What's that?
This look reminds me of when
Cena?
Lost to The Rock.
The Rock, yes.
At 28.
Yep.
The exact same, like, wow, I had this guy and I blew it. Listen, the difference with this and Cena is that Roman had a lot of help.
Oh, big time. Yes.
Cody had Roman beat.
Oh, did he? Without a doubt.
Dead to rights. But in all factions, you got that ace in the hole, you got that trick up your sleeve, and they Solo found a way to get back.
Amazing.
Amazing.
We're going to move on to Bianca versus Asuka. And I think a lot of us thought Asuka was going to get her shine, get her WrestleMania moment. That did not happen.
She's not won a match at WrestleMania, has she? She
has not won a match. I want to say she lost a tag. She lost to Charlotte at 34. 35. I don't know if she was in a match in 35 because it was both belts. 36. I think she lost a tag title to Alexa and Nikki Cross. 37. She lost to Rhea. 38. I don't know if she was even part of the card at 38, to be honest with you.
She's 0-5 at WrestleMania.
Well, she took over for Sasha.
I guess so.
I think we all thought Asuka was going to win this match. Like I told my friend earlier, when she missed Bianca with the mist, I knew then Asuka was losing. I knew that then. And I don't know what else to say because I know apparently she tweeted something about maybe I should go back to Japan. I don't know if she's unhappy, but I thought Asuka should have won. It's become a time and a place where Bianca is going to have to lose because I think you were there at Mania and you heard some of the boos coming towards Bianca.
Yeah,
people might be getting tired of Bianca winning right now.
Yeah, they are, and I think that this is a bad spot for her because Rhea is so over.
Yeah.
And I think what they want to do is I think they want Rhea versus Bianca at some point, maybe at WrestleMania next year. But whatever the case is, Bianca did catch some boos. She does not deserve the boos.
Not at all. Not at all.
It's not her fault that she's great. And maybe Asuka, who knows what the behind the scenes stuff is? Maybe she's not happy. I don't know. But whatever the case is, even though we thought Oscar was gonna win, I think keeping the belt on Bianca was better because Oscar's where's the character going? He's like, what is was she heel? Was she a face? Exactly what was she? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't even know. We don't even know. Right.
So to me, it was a little confusing on what they were gonna do, but I'm glad they kept it on Bianca. Not to mention that opening with the little girls in the beginning.
Yes, sir.
And the young girl, her mom had died that morning.
Right.
Crazy.
Right, man. Right. It was when Triple H announced that at the press conference, man. And that was very disheartening and sad. But I'm glad the little girl did go on to do it. I know her mama would have wanted her to do it, and she got her chance to shine. Bianca has beaten Sasha, Becky, and Asuka all at WrestleMania.
Wow.
She was calling that the three-peat. That is huge.
Not to mention she's beaten 3 of the 4 horsewomen.
That's right. The only one she has not beaten is Charlotte.
Yeah. Now she didn't beat Bayley at Mania, but she's beaten Bayley, she's beaten Sasha, she's beaten Becky. So the natural progression of things is Charlotte versus Bianca at some point.
It has to happen. It has to happen. All right. Probably the match of the night for night 2, the Intercontinental Championship. Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre. You talk about a hard-hitting, physical match that we all got. Well, they gave it to us, ladies and gentlemen. They gave it to us and then some. All 3 men were beat up from this match. And this was a match I did not want to end. I read somewhere that Gunther has 5 matches since his NXT days that are 5 stars. Says a lot about this guy here, who I think will be a future world champion one day. Brock talked about, he wanted to work with Gunther, but the company had other plans. He said, hopefully it happens one day. But give us your thoughts about this match.
Banger after banger after banger after banger. The match had 167 chops.
Woo-hoo.
Frank put that up there, and I think he's right. By the way, my bus number 167.
Wow.
Yeah. This thing, yeah, everybody stands. Every time there was a chop, we were like, oh,
yeah.
Oh. We were all going, oh, it was nuts. Not to mention, when they were chopping, people in the stands started chopping. It was crazy. People were just chopping each other. Yeah. They could have chopped each other for the whole time, and I would have been happy with that as the match. Stock in Gunther, Walter, whatever his name is. I was shocked that Sheamus didn't win, though. I really was. Sheamus deserves the IC title, but they want him. I think what they want to do is, I think they want Gunther to beat the Honky Tonk Man's record.
Okay.
Of 16 months. And then.
Yeah.
And then.
Have Sheamus defeat him.
Yes. But whatever the case is, this match is crazy. Claymore, bro kick. These guys kill each other. I don't know if you guys didn't see it on TV or not, but after the match was over, these two, Sheamus and Drew helped each other up, and they walked back to the dressing room arm in arm. I don't know if that showed on TV.
It wasn't on TV, but I saw the pictures online.
Yeah, it was cool. It was real cool, and they got a big pop too. All three of them got a big pop. But in my opinion, the right guy won.
Yeah, I think in my opinion also. Let Gunther get a shine on. Sheamus and Drew both won world titles at WrestleMania. Let Gunther get a shine on.
And the story's not done. So the story's not done.
Not yet. The winner was Gunther.
Yeah.
Now, Hell in a Cell. Edge and Finn Balor. Let me go back to March 10th, because I don't know if any of you all know this, but on SmackDown on March 10th, Finn Balor suffered a grade 2 tear in his calf and was said to be out 8 weeks. Finn Balor said, I will be at Mania. And Finn Balor worked his behind off to be at Mania within 3 weeks to have this match with Edge. And Tony, when they were throwing chairs at each other, I was like, and towards their heads, and not really trying to block anything. And I was like, are they letting this go for this match? Because I know WWE doesn't allow that anymore. When Edge threw the ladder at Finn, okay, we saw that first. And then Edge was holding him. I saw blood dripping from Finn's head onto the mat. And I said, well, Finn is cut. And then when they stopped the match, I knew it was serious. I knew it was serious. Give credit to Finn for getting those staples immediately and to continue with the match, because they said Finn was risking getting infection by doing that. And then Finn tried these, what is called? The coup de grace? With a freaking tear his calf still. After seeing that, I have to give Finn so much credit. Tough guy. Edge gets the win, but a great match. But man, my hat's off to Finn.
We were like, what is going on here? It was crazy. It was nuts. It was yeah, he got some injection. It was crazy. It was nuts.
I know it was.
And Ricky makes a good point. Nobody realizes that this night, one, all titles were changed. Night two, all titles were retained.
On night two, no title change. You're right.
Yeah, that's a good point, Rick. But this Hell in a Cell, first of all, the entrances were incredible.
Yes, sir.
The only thing we didn't get, I was speculating that maybe Tony Khan would lend out Christian. We might get a Brood reunion. No Grain Grill, no nothing, but still great. You know,
I guarantee you, if Tony Khan would have agreed to let Christian go, he was going to ask for something in return. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
I guarantee you. All right. Brock versus Omos. Mike, I got a question for you before we go. Have you watched Mania back on TV yet, Tony?
Only the main events, only the tag team match, and only Roman versus Cody. But I'm going to watch the rest today because I really want to get a feel of.
Yes. Get that feel. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Omos is now 0-2 in WrestleMania. No, excuse me. He's 1-2 because he did win the tag titles at 36 with AJ.
Right.
But in singles competition, he's 0-2 with losses to Brock and Bobby. And we all probably say, well, that's not bad losses. But the company loves Omos. They love him for real. They do.
They do. And he's a nice guy.
Yes.
He's very nice. Let me see if I can find this on my channel because I got to talk to him really quick.
Okay.
For 2 seconds. I don't know if you saw it on the shorts I have, but it was really quick. Let's see. There we go. Right here. You got
Tony's sound went out. Cannot hear Tony at all. We didn't hear. I heard the win for the video, and then that was it. Nothing. No, I cannot hear you. No. Let's see. We can get Tony back in here. We lost Tony. Can you hear me? You can hear me. Okay. Let's see. Hang on 1 second, my friend. Let's see. Let's try something first. I'm gonna have you try something after. Nothing. Try to log off and log back in. We'll get Tony back in here in a second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just stick with us. He'll be back. So let's see if we got Tony now. Let's see. No, nothing. Nothing. Gotcha. Tony's gonna come back and join us. I'm gonna speak about the match right quick. Just stick with us, ladies and gentlemen, while we get this technical difficulty with Tantilizing fixed. But back to Brock and Omos. I really thought Omos was gonna go over. I thought this was the match to make him your next big giant and have him go over with a victory over Brock. Later we're gonna talk about why Brock doesn't want to be champion anymore. So Omos took the sound out. Yeah, Jeffrey. Good one. Omos took the sound out from Tantilizing Tony. But I thought this would be the time for Omos to go over and start being more dominant, going for U.S. title or Intercontinental Championship. I thought this would have been a perfect time, but they kept Brock as the winner, and as we know now why they kept Brock the winner, due to the fact that Brock is having a feud with Cody. So I want to see Omos get his victory at WrestleMania one night. I want Omos to be champion one day. I'm not saying world champion. I'm not. I just can't see Omos as the world champion right now. He has a great mouthpiece with MVP, so everything is starting to fall into place. And like I said, the WWE loves Omos. They love him to death. We can sit here and say Omos is still green, he's still stiff, but he is still loved by the company, and you don't hear Omos complain about anything at all. Nothing at all. So I want Omos to be IC US champion one day, and then we go from there. When's the last time Omos won a premium live event? Oh, good question. Good question, Frank. I don't know. Be honest with you. Good question. When was he on the last time he was on? I don't know. Tantilizing? We don't have Tantilizing yet. Not yet. Saudi. Programmer Hub says Saudi, Frank. Must have been one of the Crown Jewel events in Saudi Arabia. Can you hear me? I don't think we can hear you yet. Tantilizing's still trying to fix his sound. Don't know what's going on with Tantilizing, but there's his presence. Still can't hear you. Still can't hear Tantilizing Tony. But Omos will get his chance to shine. His day will come where, like I said, he's the most dominant. When Tony gets his sound back, we'll get him to give us his thoughts on Omos versus Brock. I want to ask Tony, but Tony's sound right now is not working. So, and I won't be able to understand it. Omos had not won at any premium live events. Yes, he has. Hold on now. Hold on. Yes, he has. He and AJ won the tag team titles at WrestleMania 37 in Tampa. They beat the New Day. So he has won at a premium live event. Yes, he has. He has won. So that for sure. As far as any others, didn't he beat Bobby Lashley? Not at Mania, but the pay-per-view after Mania at Backlash? I could be wrong. I don't remember. I'm gonna go to the women's tag team match right quick. Liv Morgan, Raquel, Natalya, Shotzi, Ronda, Shayna, Chelsea, and Sonya Deville.
Can you hear me?
Beat her twice.
You hear me?
Yes, I hear you. There he is.
Oh, no, you can hear him. Go to settings.
1 second. Now I can't hear you, but I'm gonna fix it.
Okay. Big dog. Omos has been on a losing streak since hooking up with Bobby. Not Bobby, excuse me, MVP. You think maybe they should get rid of him? No, that's his mouthpiece. Omos is not good on the mic. So he needs somebody that can talk well on the mic. I will not get rid of MVP yet.
Yes.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, good. Welcome back, Tantilizing Tony, everybody.
I'm sorry, guys. We've been having some issues with this microphone. Not the mic. Anyway, sorry. Hey.
All right. Let's go back now. Your thoughts about Omos versus Brock. I said that I thought it'd be a great chance for Omos to go over, but we know why Brock won to set up the feud with Cody. What are your thoughts about Omos and Brock?
I liked it. I really did. I thought it was good. I really enjoyed Omos manhandling Brock. He made him look human.
Yeah.
He made him look, what do you think was going to happen? We all knew that Brock was probably going to win this one. It's fine. The way he F5'd him, the way he got right up after the F5. He got right up to show he's not a bum. So, look, it is what it is. You can't have Omos beating Brock Lesnar unless you're going to give Omos the freaking title. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm not mad at that, But the Undertaker gives Omos the rub and says he's the best big man ever. So we'll see.
We'll see.
But the right guy won the match.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with Brock winning. Women's tag team match, Tony. Liv Morgan and Raquel, Natalya and Shotzi, Ronda and Shayna, and Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. And Omos should join Judgment Day? No, not at all. I disagree with you, my friend, Programmer Hub. I wouldn't have Omos join Judgment Day. I think Judgment Day is good with the four that they have right now. I thought Bobby was going to run in and cost Brock the match and reform the Hurt Business.
I would have loved that.
Yeah. I think Bobby's so over right now as a face. I just don't think they're going to go that route right now. But you never know.
Yeah, Bobby not having a match at WrestleMania, not good. I'm going to tell you
what. Was not good at all.
Let me tell you what was not missed. Nobody cared about Bray Wyatt. Nobody even mentioned him.
Dang. Really?
I talked to a lot of people. I interviewed at least 200 people. Not one person said anything about Bray Wyatt.
Wow.
Good. I told you guys, don't get invested in this guy. I told y'all. I said, don't hang on. I said, don't hang on to this dude.
Mm-hmm.
So
a mock draft, me and Tony.
Oh,
that sounds like fun. Okay. All right. We'll talk about it. We'll try to. Yeah, I like the idea. Let's get to the tag team match right quick, everyone. I think we knew who was going to win it. Plain and simple. I ain't got much to say about it because I don't know. We knew who was going to win this match. And the only thing I did like, Tony, about the match, that Raquel, Shotzi, Sonya, and Chelsea all got a chance to shine in the ring at one time.
Yes, I'm glad that Chelsea got a moment to shine. I'm telling you one thing I did miss. I don't know what's going on with Carmella. Just disappeared.
Yeah.
But
you're right.
I'm glad that people got the listen. There's not a lot you can do at WrestleMania because it's very limited to who you get on. But you basically had 8 women here that got to shine. You know what I mean? And that you knew Shane and Ronda were gonna win. Everybody knew it.
Awesome. And before we go to the next topic, we gotta talk about The Miz versus Shane versus Snoop Dogg. Now, I'm gonna sit there and tell you, Shane's getting old now, everybody. He's in his 50s. And I know Shane likes to run and do all that stuff. Shane's body spoke to him at WrestleMania.
Shut down.
Completely shut down. So Shane got to be careful now. He got to go to rehab, surgery, get his in rehab for the quad, like father, like son.
Blown your quad.
Yes, but for Snoop Dogg to call an audible himself to save this segment, and it was still a good segment, you got to give props to Snoop Dogg.
Look at that right there. Look at that. Not a bad elbow, tell you the truth. He left his feet. Look.
Left his feet. Yes.
Because a lot of people cheat and leave one foot on the ground.
Right.
But he left his feet. Look at Jessica call the referee. She's like, oh. But guys, realize this, which really is kind of a bad thing, but Snoop Dogg has now pinned a 2-time Grand Slam champion.
Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. All right. I'm Mr. Steal Your Dibs. He's Tantalizing Tony. Subscribe to our YouTube pages. And please, we surely appreciate it. We surely do. You were at the Raw after Mania. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want you to speak about it because you were there in person. I'll say what I got to say after, but I'm going to let you go first. The Raw after Mania. Please speak about this, Tony.
So I've been to every Raw after WrestleMania. There's been some that haven't been as good as they should be. There's been some ones that are nuts.
Right.
Beach Ball Mania.
Oh,
Paige winning the title.
Yes.
Dolph Ziggler cashing in on Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah.
I've seen it all. Kira and I fell asleep twice.
Woo.
Even Brock and Cody couldn't save it. It was the worst. The arena was, you could hear a pin drop. It was so dead. It opened with Triple H. It seemed like it was going to be great.
Yeah. Yes.
Downhill. Listen, I tried to get a wave started. I couldn't even get the wave started. And
I was dead.
I start a wave every year. They were like, no, but people weren't feeling it. It was the wave.
I DVR'd it. And when I tell you, when I got home, I saw Triple H, cool. And then everything after that, until Brock attacking Cody, I fast forwarded. That's how bad that was. And I don't know if Vince went there and made changes, or if this was just bad booking in it, bad booking of it. I don't know, but that was the worst Raw after Mania, period. It's so bad. We're done talking about it. We're gonna move on. Now,
Terrible.
Ric Flair came out and said that WWE broke its WrestleMania tradition, saying that Rhea Ripley and Shawn main evented night of WrestleMania. This is what I think about that. You said it earlier. Had a tag team at the main event with Hogan and Mr. T, Paul Orndorff, and Roddy Piper. I believe Roman and Undertaker main evented WrestleMania 33. That wasn't for a title. Just to name a couple. So yes, there are times when tradition is broken. But Ric Flair, and he loves his daughter. Yes. There's nothing wrong with that. Thanks, Micah. There's nothing wrong with you loving your daughter because your daughter is great. But the company got it right this time. period. The best storyline dealt with Kevin and Sammy and the Usos. Plain and simple. They made the right decision, and props to WWE for going in that direction. Ric Flair, I love you to death. I love your daughter too. But sometimes it's best to sit back and be quiet and let other people get their shine on. Your daughter has already main evented a WrestleMania. She has. It is okay to sit back and let others get their shine on and let others main event WrestleMania for a chance. Sami Zayn and the Usos deserve it. Kevin the main event night one last year. Don't take away the shine from others. Maybe he'll apologize, Tony, because he apologized to Seth and Becky about the whole demand situation. But your thoughts about Ric Flair speaking about this?
I love Ric Flair. He's the GOAT. But if they had done it that way, they risked the crowd turning on them.
Yes.
Because everybody wanted to see Sammy and Kevin win those titles.
That's right.
So it happened the way it should have. Ric Flair's got to sometimes keep his opinion to himself because, listen, he's great, but puts his foot in his mouth sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And Charlotte doesn't control wrestling. She can't have everything to herself.
That's
She's
right.
already a 14-time champion. Give me a break, okay? You know?
Mm-hmm. Michael, where were you when the show started? He said all this. But go ahead and say it again.
Wonderful. Most incredible wrestling moment of my life. And that's saying a lot. Incredible.
It was great.
Dare I say tantalizing.
It was great. Now we're going to move on to Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar had an interview with Daniel Cormier. And Brock said that it makes no sense this time in his career to be a champion. I said this, and I'm trying to get Tony's name back on the thing. There it is. I said this years ago, Tony, that at this time now, there's nothing left for Brock to prove. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. He's held multiple titles. Doesn't need the belt anymore. He's a household name. If he's gone for 2 years and come back, it's a household name. It makes no sense for Brock to hold a title now. And I'm glad he said that. And I even going back to WrestleMania 34 when they called the audible, when Roman was supposed to win. Why do you think Brock threw that belt at Vince?
He doesn't care about it.
Thank you.
He doesn't care. Brock Lesnar doesn't need to be champion. He could legitimately beat up that entire roster by himself.
Oh, without a doubt.
Let me ask you a question. Is there anybody on the roster you think can fight Brock one-on-one in a real fight?
Woo.
I mean, Bobby Lashley, yeah.
Lashley for sure. I'll say Lashley. I'll say Omos because of size and height.
Yeah.
I don't think Braun can touch Brock. I'm sorry. I don't think Braun can touch Brock.
You know who I think could beat Brock Lesnar in a fight if they were still there? Cesaro. Cesaro's a strong dude. Cesaro's a strong dude. Micah says Gunther. I would say Gunther before he lost all the weight. I don't know about now.
Oh man, yeah, I would go with Omos, and I'll give Bobby a great shot. That's the two I'll go with. That's a good question there.
But that's the point. He don't need the title.
No, he don't. He doesn't need the title. He doesn't. Brock is what, 45 years old now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't need the title. Look, Frank, I think Cesaro could hold his own. No problem with that. No problems with that. Now, let's get to Drew McIntyre.
Oh.
As a lot of you know, Drew McIntyre is at the end. He wants a new contract, and they cannot agree. I'm going to go first, Tony, then I'll let you go. Okay, Frank, type your quick question. I'm going to read these comments. Big Dog says, Jake Roberts said HBK and Brett needed the title to get over. I don't believe that. I don't. You think so? I don't think so. No. Micah says Dominic Mysterio or LA Knight for Money in the Bank winners. No. Raps and Ricky says Drew is not leaving. He's not going anywhere.
I don't think so either.
I think McIntyre stays. I don't see him leaving. Who inducts Brock into the Hall of Fame? Paul Heyman. Yeah, Paul. There's nobody else. All right. Now, back to Drew. I want Drew to stay. I cannot see Drew leaving this company again. I can't see it. But Drew was the man who carried that company on his back during COVID. And he did not even get a chance to get his moment at WrestleMania. Stop playing with Drew. Pay Drew. Plain and simple. Roman was out during COVID. This was your man. This was the man. I feel like he's being slapped in the face with this. And it's disrespectful. And they need to pay this man. Your thoughts, my friend.
First of all, let me say hi to my daughter, Jasmine.
Yes, I'm going to say that too. I'm sorry.
She's in the chat. Hi, honey. I love you. We're still coming, Jasmine. Everything's plans are back on for North Carolina. We'll see you one day this week. I'll tell you what day exactly. Trevina's going to be okay. Pay Drew. He deserves the money. The guy, I said this. He's the one that kept the company afloat the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, it's like wrestling in front of nobody. I've done it plenty of times. You know? But this guy's a superstar. You know? There's no reason why you shouldn't pay this dude. You know? Don't let this guy go back on the indie scene, please. Don't let AEW get him. Please don't let AEW get him. They'll ruin him. Please.
What's up, Jasmine? Big Dog, who would Drew work with in AEW? I mean, you got Moxley and Kenny and Hangman. There's some he can work with there, but I just don't see it happening. I don't see it.
Don't leave, Drew.
Please don't.
I mean, if he's going for the payday, I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna pay him. They'll give him big money.
They got to.
But then you're buried. Then you have. I'd rather get paid less and be on TV and get my name out there and be in a high profile. And don't, look at this. They don't know what they're doing out there. Dante Martin got his leg broken. AEW's a mess.
Dude, that was gonna be our last topic. Like, what you thought about that? Since you mentioned it, let's talk about it right now. Dante Martin. What are your thoughts about that whole spot?
You want me to really go into this? Because I've been real reserved.
I want you to go into it. If you don't want to get too deep, I understand.
I'm about to go in on Tony Khan. Okay,
let's do it.
Worst owner in the history of wrestling business ever. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's a fanboy. He can't book. He doesn't know how to do storylines. He just let these guys kill themselves. Dante Martin's career is over because everything is high spot. This guy's 20-something years old. 20, right?
Well, I think he's 20? Just 20. Over. I think you're right.
Career's over. If he comes back from that, it'll be a miracle. His leg broke sideways. It looked like this. Yeah. It looked like. Why are they stacking these tables? Why are they doing? This is why people say, "Oh, Vince McMahon doesn't let people." Vince is
22. 22.
Huh?
22 years old. 22.
Vince is a scumbag, whatever, but their guys ain't freaking killing themselves in the ring. I mean, arguably Owen Hart fell, but that was an accident. It wasn't a spot in the ring. Come on, man. Could have died. These guys every week. Who's the backstage saying, okay, no? Who's in charge? You can't give a wrestler free reign because they'll try anything to try to get over. Everybody should be doing these spots. He could have died. Jason Viper, thank you so much.
Bro, I couldn't believe that was a spot that actually happened. I couldn't believe it.
Ridiculous.
And yeah, that didn't need to happen. Yes, we remember Owen Hart. Yes, we do. And it's like Tony just said it, and I've told people everything in AEW, everything is a spot. Everything, high spot. And Dante Martin is a phenomenal talent. And for that to happen, I don't see how his career can be the same. I pray he come back full strength and able to do what he can do. But man, you gotta have some. There gotta be people backstage that sees the script and be like, "No, we're not gonna do this. No, this can't happen because it's way too much.
It's crazy." Crazy.
Yeah, my God, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Your thoughts about SmackDown? To me, that was way much better than Raw.
Thank you, God. Shut up, dog. A great show. Definitely righted the wrongs of Raw. I don't know what happened on Raw. I don't know what happened.
Raw was bad.
It was
Oh my goodness. It was horrible. Horrible.
Worse. But SmackDown showed up and showed out. The Sami Zayn story is not over. The Bloodline story is not over. I mean, they were talking backstage, which is weird.
Yeah.
You know? But of course, as you can see what happened, Jey Uso kicked the crap out of him. But it was, listen, I'm not even mad. I'm not mad at anything with SmackDown. The match was great. Please forgive me. I'm just looking at something on the computer. The show's great. The show was great. Everything made sense. They told some backstory.
Yep.
Oh, Jasmine. I think Jay's going to turn eventually.
Eventually, yes.
Maybe Jey Uso will be back. We will see him back.
Without a doubt.
But whoever ran SmackDown, please do something for Raw. Because that was terrible. Terrible.
Do we think KO really got jumped or was it staged? Choreographed, scripted, Solo got him. Yeah.
Oh, no, they got him.
Yeah.
They got him, trust me.
Yeah.
They got him.
Sammy has taken 30 super kicks over the past week. Yeah, he's fine. I promise you.
Get Zorro.
SmackDown, Vince is running Raw, HBK is running NXT. Well, I ain't watching Raw if that's the case. I'll tell you
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Look at how Big Dog says, get Zorro's great-great-grandfather Vince out of the company. Yeah, what about that mustache, man? What is going on?
You tell me, man.
He dyed his hair.
Oh, he always dyed his hair, yes.
No, but not like this. His eyebrows were dyed. Like, his face looks different. I'm going to put a picture up. Look at this.
Vince trying to stay looking young, man.
He must got a young girlfriend.
It wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. My main man putting up the picture of the new look Vince McMahon is rocking.
Bruce. Jeez. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, just look at this dude. He looks like, you know what he looks like? And Jasmine said this. I'm gonna give Jasmine credit for this. He looks like he's gonna go into a freaking Marvel movie and go, "We'll meet again, Spider-Man."
Frank, it wouldn't surprise me if he had plastic surgery. It would not surprise me.
He got
Not
something.
at all. Yeah. Not at all.
But Vince hates facial hair. He hates it. He would let the referees have any facial hair back in the day. He hates it.
I think Vince decided, since all this stuff that happened with the Hush money, that he needs a new look himself.
He's a menace. That Spider-Man's a menace.
He looked like a character off of Sonic. Oh, man. So you are going to Backlash in Puerto Rico.
Right now, it was 50-50 as of yesterday. Now it's 75-25 after I saw what the plane tickets cost.
Okay.
So I haven't got a Backlash ticket yet. Once I find a Backlash ticket, I'll let you guys know. But if I can get to Puerto Rico and report from Puerto Rico, geez.
Yeah, definitely. How are you looking for SummerSlam?
100%.
100%. Okay.
I haven't booked nothing yet, but I'm going to book it probably in a couple of weeks. But I'm definitely going. What about you?
I will try. I will try to go to SummerSlam.
Listen, bro, you're slacking, okay?
SummerSlam will be my bounce back. That's the plan.
Yeah, Backlash sold out, but there's still tickets on different sites you can get to.
StubHub, Vivid Seats, yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, okay, SummerSlam is my plan. Definitely get there, watch the show.
Where is? Oh wait, so King of the Ring is in Saudi, and then can you still hear me? Say yes, please.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. You good?
King of the Ring is in Saudi.
SummerSlam is in Detroit, Frank. It's in
And
Detroit at Ford Field.
And Money in the Bank is in England.
Yes.
Right?
That's correct.
So where is Survivor Series?
Isn't Survivor Series in, where was it last year? In Boston?
Yeah.
The SummerSlam was in Tennessee.
I'm going to find all these things out.
I'm about to find it out right now. No.
Okay, so WrestleMania Backlash tickets. Let's see.
Oh, so Survivor Series is supposed to be in Chicago.
That's
All-State Arena.
That's not a bad trip.
There you go.
And what about the Roman?
AEW is in UK, yes. Travis and Richie, yeah, they're saying Survivor Series will be in Chicago, All-State Arena.
There are tickets available for Backlash on SeatGeek.
There you go.
Also, oh wow, this is great.
What you got?
I mean, $97
For a ticket?
$97.
That's good. That is good.
Yeah.
Can't
Not
beat
to
that.
mention, how is SeatGeek already selling WrestleMania tickets for next year if they haven't gone on sale yet?
I don't know how that works because it's on StubHub too. There's certain people that can get these tickets early, and they try to sell it. I don't know, but I'll wait till release day to buy tickets. I just don't know. Can't trust everybody.
Vivid Seats has a SmackDown Backlash thing in Puerto Rico, May 5th, May 6th. Oh my God.
What you got?
The ones on Vivid Seats, if you want to see ringside for Backlash, is $1,700. But seats upstairs, $140. Not bad.
Mm-hmm. Jason Viper, Tantilizing Tony is going to Backlash in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Me, I won't be that one.
Wait a minute, everybody. First time after WrestleMania.
Uh-oh. There he is.
What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, Magnificent Mikey. We're back for another video. What's up, Mr.
Speak up.
What's up, Mr. JB?
What's up, Mikey? What's happening, buddy? Long time no see. You been hiding from me, man. Where you been at?
You can't see me my thumbs now. Can't see me my thumbs now.
Everybody, this is the biggest star on our show every time. Mikey, he's the man. Mikey's the man.
Mikey. And thanks for the super chat, baby. Big dog.
So Mikey can read at 5, so he's reading the comments.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Thanks for the super chat, baby. Ding ding.
Oh man, Mikey. Yes, indeed. Oh man. Shout out to Mikey. Yes, Jeffrey. Yes, Jeffrey.
Did you know?
All right. So SummerSlam is my plan, buddy. SummerSlam is
mine too. Mine too.
Good. All right. Everybody, thank y'all for tuning in to the show today. You got your cup, your WrestleMania 39 cup. Oh yeah, that's what we do. We go to Mania. We bring home a souvenir cup. We always do that.
I got 2 for you. Don't worry, got you.
You got me one? Appreciate it. Everybody, that's Tantilizing Tony, the YouTube champion.
Oh. Excuse me.
The YouTube champion.
Oh.
Subscribe to his page. That is Tantilizing Tony on YouTube. I am Mr. Steal Your Dibs.
Uh-oh.
I am the champion.
My God.
Steal Your Dibs Wrestling. Any dibs you call, females. Let's get it straight, females, okay? No disrespect to anybody, but females.
We're not judging anyone, but us personally, we like the ladies. We like the ladies.
I steal the dibs, the ladies, yes. If someone calls dibs on Liv Morgan, I steal the dibs. That's who I am. I'm Mr. Steal Your Dibs. Subscribe to my YouTube page, Mr. Steal Your Dibs Wrestling page, everybody. Tantilizing Tony, do you have any last words before we go?
It's always a pleasure doing the Over the Top Wrestling Show. This is where we started. This has been me and you think from day one.
That's right.
Both our channels are succeeding, our single channels. I may be a little bit ahead of you right now, but listen. Together we got over 10,000.
That's right. Yes, we do.
Which is awesome. This is the year I hit 10K. I'm guaranteeing it. I'm almost at 6,000. I am 213 away from 6K. I will hit that by WrestleMania Backlash. I'm saying it. People saying SummerSlam. I'm saying Backlash. We're shooting high. Okay. Shout out to the producer. She said, "Oh God."
Hey, Kira Mania.
Show that merch too. We got all kind of merch here, guys. We got the old street. Come on, 10 lines. Not to mention the new merch for Lincoln Financial. We're already designing it.
Okay.
Get ready. JB, it's always a pleasure. I did miss you at Mania. You were awesome tonight. Hopefully see you at SummerSlam. But all I can say is thanks to everybody that watches these shows. Share both channels, please.
Yes.
Share our channels. We need it. Share. And JB does a sports show too, which is really good. Share that too. Him and my wife's gonna lose my freaking mind.
VK.
LaShawn. Losing my mind. They do great sports, local sports in the area, college stuff. If you're into that, check it out. But if you're not into it, subscribe anyway and just give them the likes. They deserve it. But that's it, man. I'm done. I'll have a show later, sometime today, tomorrow. Once again, Trevina, we all love you if you're watching. I know you got your TV there, so you can watch YouTube. Love you. That's it. I'm done. Listen, I'm on cloud 9. I opened WrestleMania 39.
Frank, I'm gonna say this before we go. I was shocked Indy won. I'm happy because Indy has been in NXT for a good while. And going to the main event, Carmelo and Brian, great main event, but it is Carmelo's time. Brian had his time for over a year. two-time NXT champion. It's Melo's time now. They made the right decision.
Definitely did. Also, Braun Breaker turning heel.
Yeah.
Major. I think it has to do something with Rick Steiner and his comments.
Hey, I didn't think about that. Definitely. Good, good point.
I had a story up about Rick Steiner. I took it down. I didn't want the negative blowback.
Negative feedback coming towards you. I got you.
I took it down.
Definitely.
But honestly, he did say it.
Yeah.
And guess what? There's no room in any kind of nowhere, wrestling, sports, life, to discriminate, to be homophobic, transphobic over anybody.
Yep.
If you want to change your gender and that's your choice, then that's your choice. I personally would not do it. It's not my cup of tea, but I'm not going to judge anybody either. And you don't scream out homophobic or transphobic slurs to anybody. It's like saying the N-word. So, and I will say this, and I'm not afraid to say this. When we were at, if you don't mind me just saying this real quick story, JB.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I got time.
When we were at Icons of Wrestling a couple months ago, the Steiner table, I never told this. The Steiner table sent somebody over to our table and told us, hey, you guys need to shut the F up. Oh. I was cutting a promo with Teddy Long. I was doing my shtick. My table was packed. I was there with Ruda Entertainment, who makes title belts. And these, some guy says, yo, man, they want you to shut the F up. I was like, who? They're like, the Steiners. You're making too much noise. I'm like, we're at a convention. What do you mean I'm making too much noise? People are cutting promos, making noise all over the place. What do you mean? Oh, well, you're distracting them. Distracting them from sitting down? This is what I said. You tell one of them to come tell me. If not, please leave me alone. Nobody came to my table. Yes, so for him going saying that, it shows you what kind of people what kind of person he is. Yeah, I'll keep it 100. You know, and I'm starting to get noticed in the arenas. I'm starting to get noticed by people, and maybe I shouldn't give my opinion, but we can't be doing that. No, we can't. People are attempting suicide over stuff like that. Can't do that, man.
Yep. Hall of Fame, right quick.
Lackluster.
Yeah.
Andy Kaufman. There. Stacy Keibler. Blah. Rey Mysterio deserves it.
Yeah. Muda
deserves it.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio, the first person to be put in as an active wrestler.
Yes.
Other than that,
Yeah, I agree with Tony. I do. I agree. Congratulations to all of them, though, but it didn't hold my attention. Ray did.
Stacy Keibler?
I said that she would get in. I said she would get in. I know why you think she wouldn't and she shouldn't. Kurt was still active.
Technically, he technically had retired. He wasn't a full-time wrestler.
That's right.
But I get you. But yeah, Batista next year in Philly.
Or not Batista, and they get The Rock.
I'm still holding out on a Rock WrestleMania match. So
yeah, me too.
We'll see what happens.
Was 39 better than 38? Yes. You know 39 better than 38. Yeah. Yes.
I got to think of the match. You have to realize something. I don't know what WrestleMania is what anymore.
You've been to all of them.
I don't know. I'm like, wait. Because I'd forgotten that WrestleMania 4 and 5 was at Trump Plaza back to back. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I forgot it is because they changed the set. They changed the walkway. The WrestleMania 5, they came there it was weird. But they all blend in.
Yeah. Definitely.
It's crazy.
Oh, no problem, Frank. Look, let y'all know, man. We are here for you guys. You know,
For the people.
We are here. We are here for you guys. We appreciate the comments, the statements, and the questions, and we try to get to every one of them. We try. Like I said, we try. We don't get to all of them, but we try to get to all of them. And we appreciate y'all for being here with us. Like my friend has said, and I've said, we don't have all these subscribers if it isn't for you all. So we appreciate you and we thank you.
Yes, follow me on all social medias, Tantilizing Tony. Please follow my Facebook page and then follow the Wrestling Is Now page, because Wrestling Is Now got some stuff coming up next couple months. Start watching. Watch the channel. A lot of exclusive content. Not to mention, me and JB gonna be back soon. Watch all his stuff. Everybody get Twitter and retweet everything I tweet. Please tweet WWE Tantilizing. Uh-oh, my battery's dead. Can you still hear me?
Hey, we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, my battery died on my camera. Look at my face. Retweet everything about Tantilizing Tony and get me into the media scrum.
Definitely. And for me, subscribe to my YouTube page, everybody. That's all I ask for. We thank y'all. My good friend Tantilizing Tony. I'm Mr. Steal Your Deals. We'll catch y'all next time.
I'm still here. I'm like Johncena. You can't see me.
Y'all take care. Thank y'all.
Stay